What's up, everybody? Andrew Steele here with
Big Tony.
We're gonna put a ton of really good detailing tips and tricks in this video, so you probably want to make sure you watch this whole video because it's going to be loaded with good information. Today we've got a really fun project that we're going to tackle, and we're going to actually test a couple different products and try to find the best way for you guys to wash your coach. So we're going to do this coach half and half, and we're going to time ourselves at how quickly it takes us to wash half of this coach using our normal professional method with big DI bottles, professional equipment. We'll show you that whole setup here in just a moment. And then we're gonna also try another product called Optimum No Rinse, and kind of a setup that I've put together and recommended this process to a few of my friends that are RVers that don't have the whole pro setup like I do, that are really happy with this. So Big Tone, you think they're in for a treat today?
I think so.
So before we get started, we're gonna show you our whole pro setup and all of the equipment that we use to wash a coach. We use lamb's wool wash mitts. That's got to be cleaned right now, but lamb's wool wash mitts. We also use a foam cannon. This foam cannon here, we spray the soap on the coach to loosen up the dirt before we scrub it with the lamb's wool wash mitt, and we'll show you that in the process here. And then we also use these honeycomb bug mitts. These seem to really work really well. And then we use a bug remover, a soap. We usually buy professional soap, but when we were on the road and we got nothing else, we ended up with some turtle wax. Big Tone, what'd you think of the turtle wax?
It's okay.
Let's go walk over to the van here and show you the rest of the setups. We've got a totally pro setup. Big Tone, you want to tell them a little bit about what's going on back here?
Okay, so we keep a few things back here. We have our Chewy. I need to actually pull that out for this project.
Yep.
And get this awnings clean.
Yeah, so that's another. We use the lamb's wool on the paint, and then we use, this is a boar's hair. We call it Chewy. It resembles Chewbacca there, so that's Chewy. And then we've got that green nylon brush. We use that for scrubbing like under stuff and like super dirty projects. Everything that goes into a professional wash system. We've got a power washer right here. This power washer is fed by, we've got a hose going into this DI system here. The water gets completely filtered through these bottles, and then it goes into this reservoir. So we've got deionized water completely ready to go. You do not want to spray a coach with hard water at any point. Some people say you only use the DI for the rinse, but actually you have to use it for the entire process, because as soon as you spray that water on the coach, the minerals could dry. That water is immediately evaporating when it's in direct sunlight. So those minerals will immediately start to bond to the paint. So we use pure H2O, laboratory grade deionized water. It goes out the tank here into the power washer, and then from there it goes to this hose reel. Out the hose reel we have another high pressure hose here. I mean, the amount of money here, I could tell you. So that's like 1,800 bucks. A DI, we rent those, that's really expensive. The tank, that's 100 bucks just for the tank. The hose reel, that's 200 bucks. This hose itself is $300. A 2-wire high pressure hose, like 270, almost 300. Just this, that's like 130 just for the head of that brush. So we're in a lot of dough here. So we've got gas, we've got to change the oil, we've got maintenance, we've got all kinds of stuff going on, and there's a product that's supposed to replace all of this, and it does a pretty good job. I'm gonna say it's not gonna go quite as deep as high pressure with the deionized water, but it's somewhere in here. It's back here. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. We've actually had it in here for a long time. It's called Optimum No Rinse, and I made another video about Optimum Gel Restore. That's a really cool gel coat restoration product. So first we're gonna do half of my coach with Optimum No Rinse, and what we're gonna do is put 2 ounces of this product in a bucket with 3 gallons of distilled water, and we're planning on refilling a couple times throughout the coach. As they get dirty, we're gonna pay really close attention. But what we're gonna do is dip a microfiber wash mitt into the bucket, and then scrub a little piece, and then immediately go back over it with the microfiber wash mitt, and that's it, and you're done. So I've used this process several times on several super high-end cars. I'm very confident in it. We're just trying to kind of transition it to an RV process here. So I'm gonna actually time. Big Tone and I, we're pretty good at detailing RVs. We could go toe to toe washing an RV. How quickly, you know, I'd go toe to toe with any other two guys. Me and Big Tone, any other two guys in the country. If you guys want to do RV wash races, let's do it. But what we want to do is make this test as fair as possible. So what we're going to do is put the slide outs in right now. The slide outs are a little bit different size on both sides of the coach, so we're going to put the slide outs in so that it's equal on both sides of the coach, and then I'm going to time it. We're going to wash half of it with Optimum No Rinse, and then we're going to wash the other half with our deionized water and our whole power washer system. 53. Okay, so it's 9:53 a.m. We're going to wash this half of the coach. I hope the camera doesn't get too hot. We're going to try to give you guys a time lapse here. We're going to do all of this without a ladder. Okay, so the Walmart microfiber wash mitt wasn't quite strong enough to hold up to Big Tony. So we're gonna use our commercial grade wash mitt here just to get the rest of this product done. And we're about halfway through the side of this coach. Also a good time for us to refill the water in the Optimum No Rinse. So we used about 3 gallons of water and 2 ounces of Optimum No Rinse to do half of the side of my coach here. We're gonna still need to come back with the water at the end, and we're gonna clean all the wheels at the end here. We had the one Walmart thing break. A couple customers came up. I booked a couple wash jobs. We're still going. It is currently, I'm not working quite as hard as I should be because I got distracted, but it's currently 10:11 right now, and we're getting pretty close to being done with this half of the RV. Big Tony's refreshing his towels here for this last part of the pack. The mitts are still starting to get pretty dirty. We're just making sure to dip them in the solution, but we're probably going to wash them here. I definitely wouldn't want to wash multiple coaches without cleaning the mitts in between, but this product seems to really work well. It is 10:15 p.m. We got half of this coach completely washed. We even had a couple distractions. We had our Walmart wash pole break, and I had 2 customers. I booked 2 appointments, 2 wash jobs. So this side of this coach is clean. Oh, we still got to get the wheels, bro. So, all right, 10:15. Now we're going to use the last water to kind of get the wheels. That's always the dirtiest part, so we're going to get that last. Guys, Big Tone is wiping that final rim right now, and it's 10:18, so we got half of this coach completely washed. I mean, these wheels are just as clean as they were when they left South Dakota. They have needed to be polished. They're not 100% perfect, but I mean, that's clean. They were just super filthy. Yeah, we got good before photos, I think. So, Big Tone, that's the first time you and I have washed a coach with that product. What's your impression, bro?
Honestly, I've never seen something shine up just this off something like that. It's honest.
No, it's all good. True story. I agree with you, bro.
Definitely shined up. I was shocked.
It's honestly not quite as deep of a cleaning. Like, there's a few There's a few areas that the power washer is going to get a little bit deeper, but this is pretty good. Big Tone, we've been hustling, bro. You want to take a quick break before we do this other side of this coach? Or you just want?
I'd love to get some agua.
Whew. It is hot out there, Big Tone. I've been wanting to ask you for a while. We've been talking about doing something. I think it's a good time to have a water bottle chugging contest. What do you think, bro? You want to see? Drop a comment below. Who do you guys think is going to win this? And I actually just chugged 1 bottle of water, so you have a head start. He's been working. We're working hard. Who do you think is going to be able to drink a bottle of water quicker? Drop a comment below. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
He just chugged. He said he just chugged one, so.
Well, also too, so I tried to change my form in the middle of chugging it. I felt like he was beating me, so I tried some new crap, and that didn't work. Woo! Salud, brother. Big Tony for the win. I bet you that like 99% of you commented that Big Tony was going to win that contest already. All right. Took a quick little break here. Big Tone, you feel a little better after a couple bottles of water and sit in the AC for a couple minutes?
Oh, most definitely.
Now we're gonna wash this other half of this coach using this side. It is 10:30 exactly. Let's do this, bro. To see just how dirty the back was before the Optimum No Rinse. I'm really impressed with how good it looks. After Optimum No Rinse, without Optimum No Rinse. That's how dirty it was. I mean, that's pretty incredible. So it took us about 24 minutes to wash the coach using our conventional method, about 10:30 to 10:54. So it's very similar. It looks like the side on the front that we scrubbed it with our stuff and the power washer and everything is a little bit cleaner. This side really looks clean. We used a wash and a wax soap on the other side and the Optimum No Rinse on this side, so they both kind of have a smooth feel to them a little bit. And you know, the nice thing about too is the Optimum No Rinse, as soon as we were done, we were done. So right now this coach is still drying. Give it a minute or two and it'll be completely dry. But if there was dust to blow in the air right now while the coach is still drying, it could get dirty. With the Optimum No Rinse, it's clean immediately. We got done washing my coach. We're going over all the pluses and the minuses. Big Tone, pluses and minuses.
The Optimum No Rinse, the process was quicker than us using the power washer, the whole, you know, physical deal, you know?
Yeah, it was we had 2 disruptions, actually 3 disruptions during the Optimum No Rinse. It was like 23 and 24 minutes. It was really like to the minute about the same amount of time, but when you add in those 3 disruptions, and then even add in a little extra time for setup, there's gonna be more setup that we had already done before we started the videos, plus the overhead, same exact amount of time. Now, I do think that the power washer probably got a little bit cleaner when I was like pressure washing deep in the awnings and stuff. But I mean, for the minute, you know, that's the pluses and minuses.
I really hope you guys got some good tips from us today. Make sure you subscribe.
Absolutely. Appreciate all of you for watching today's video. Hope you're all having a great day.